Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tanya, you're on Frag Addiction channel, and today I'm reviewing Himalaya by the House of Creed. We're diving into details. This is really fresh. First time it was launched in 2002. And since that time, of course, the note structure changed significantly, but it's still stunning. And it still has that signature Creed style opening that makes people want to get that bottle. Nowadays, the notes are top bergamot, lemon, mandarin. Heart notes are gunpowder, juniper berry, nutmeg, pepper, lavender, jasmine. And a base is sandalwood, vetiver, cedarwood, tonka bean. And unfortunately, tonka bean, I don't really smell it in here. It's kind of hidden from my nose.
Of this stunner, it's a blast of cold air. It kind of attacks your nostrils.
I'm sorry, that was my cat. He wants attention. Okay, the sprayer is, as usual for Creed, very, like, it sprays a lot, like a lot of liquid. And if you don't have an original bottle, an original atomizer, you won't feel that first starting opening as amazing as it's supposed to be. It's just like the other fragrances of this brand. Super fresh and natural. Classic citrus notes, and that pepper, it kind of pulls from the heart. I'm also convinced there is some kind of a spearmint in here, or eucalyptus, which gives it even more boost. It has some kind of a toothpaste for me, some kind. Especially when I smell it from other people. It's like an Arctic freshness of a chewing gum that flows through the whole composition, even throughout the base. I bet there's some ambroxan, of course, to tie it all together, and I adore it. Yeah, I love ambroxan. Actually, I love Sauvages just because of their ambroxan, Dior Sauvages. So yeah, I'm on it. In fact, before testing Himalaya on my own skin as a wearer, I wasn't really sure which one I like better, Himalaya or Silver Mountain Water. This one. But by now, I'm totally sure, I'm totally aware that for me, Himalaya is superior, and that's why I'm making this review first, prior to Silver Mountain Water. For me, this gives so much more. I feel, when I wear it, I feel like floating in the clouds, up in the air, somewhere in the airplane, where the airplanes fly, in the altitude of airplanes. Considering that, there's a brand that also has that toothpaste base. For me, I smell it almost in every fragrance besides the new Hero line. It's Burberry. I'm not talking about the Hero line. I'm talking about the old Burberrys, like Burberry London, for example, Burberry Brit. I also have Burberry Touch somewhere. I actually have it here. So all of these three, and even some of the fragrances for women, have that mint note for me. It makes them smell fresh in the base. Himalaya has also some kind of a freshness to it, some kind of fresh, cool air. I don't know how they made it. And it, of course, rips apart all of the Burberrys. For me, it's much better. Yeah, it's Creed. What do you want? Yeah. Creed actually makes you believe in this fragrance that you're outside in the fresh air. And on me, this experience lasts a good 6 hours, which cannot be said about the Silver Mountain water. Himalaya later, after 6 hours, gets its like a skin scent. But on clothes, it stays fresh till the next wash. It's an excellent work time scent for any profession where you're working, whether you're a suit and tie lawyer or just a blue collar mechanic, I don't know, working at a dealership, or you're a gym teacher, or maybe a professional athlete. You can wear it. You can wear it to the gym, basically. As long as you can afford it for everyday use, it could be your signature scent. Still, a 100 milliliter bottle will last you for a while, more than a year. It's nice to douse yourself with this joy, and it keeps you like in a bubble. It keeps that feeling that you're out of the shower and you're just heading out to conquer the duties of the day. It is delightful. It's worth just to have it in the collection for pure and selfish enjoyment. If you like these profiles, it's like for people that really like freshies. And if you usually don't like freshies, if you have an opportunity to try it in a store, go ahead and try it. Just try it. Or anywhere you can spray it out of the original bottle or bottle atomizer. It's amazing. Go there, go like to Neiman Marcus if you have an opportunity, and try it without any other scents on yourself, so it doesn't mix up with other things on you. Spray generously on your arms, on clothes, maybe 5 to 7 sprays. Do the trick and walk out the store and experience. It's calming and almost healing experience. I guess it's what it's meant to be. After all, we're talking about sacred lands with mysterious Shambhala and multiple Buddhist monasteries. In fact, the story says that Olivier Creed had his mountain climbing expedition to Tibet that year, and the bottle design even looks like a canteen of a mountaineer. It's silver. It was formulated along with his son Irvin Creed, who is now a face of the company, and there is very interesting gunpowder note listed in it. I kind of smell, well, I just don't know how gunpowder smells. I don't. I swear. And that gunpowder represents never-ending conflicts, scattering these lands. I think it's quiet now, back there, but who knows? I don't really smell any other things besides the cold, fresh air, the citruses. I don't know, I almost smell myrrh in this fragrance. That feel when it's really, really fresh. I don't know. There's definitely pepper, definitely, and spice they're pulling through in the heart of the composition, especially on skin. They mixed with juniper berry oil that is quite regular masculine component, and cedar wood, kind of shaving cream, has a cooling sensation. And yeah, in the air it's even more green. On me, when I wear it, it gets a little more spicy, but in the air it reminds me of green, like a verbena vibe or something like that. I don't know. Musical associations. There are multiple echoes of different, unrecognizable, very distorted voices and sounds. And it's even hard to determine if that was a voice a voice or an echo of wind, maybe enhanced by acoustic effects, like whistling. There's also smooth breath of church pipe organ for me, close to its sound in the Interstellar movie soundtrack made by Hans Zimmer. That soundtrack in particular, I didn't really hear it anywhere else, was made with on a huge church organ. He was actually recording it inside the church. And yeah, it doesn't really sound like that, but it sounds like somebody is breathing, like really, 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 I don't know, very interesting. I honestly would have thought Himalaya is more woody, judging by the note breakdown. But instead, for me, I almost think there is a trace of, as I said, myrrh, maybe, besides the ISO is super, and maybe a very light sandalwood. That's why the music in my brain connected to it. It's kind of untamed. It has a shamanic drumming there. Like it's not really, it doesn't have a rhythm. For me, usually when a fragrance feels woody, it has a distinct rhythm, but this one doesn't. It kind of doesn't have a proper beat. The whole thing reminds me of spa salon. You go for a full body massage, and this is what can be hard there. Even those singing bowl sounds, it's kind of relaxing and focusing at the same time. Very meditative. And performance. Performance is moderate. After about 30 to 40 minutes of spraying, it will get you through an 8-hour day. So 30 to 40 minutes, it actually projects a lot. Even a room filler, yes, but after it's moderate. And on an hour 4 or 5, it becomes almost a skin scent, but it's not really skin scent. That's the point. The magic doesn't really end. Personally, I can smell it all the time, and that means it sits closer, but not to the point of poking your nose in the arm and looking for it. For this effect to last all day, you have to spray about 7 times and double up behind your neck. And yeah, double up behind your neck, double up in one spot on your arms, on each arm, and one spray on the belly, like on your shirt. Amazing. Let those parts of your body thoroughly dry, and unless it's dead heat of summer out and you're outside or you have a gym session, Himalaya will stay put and give you confidence for 8 to 10 hours. I always say those things about application of fragrances, considering of an average person or my personal experience. And just to say the truth, all of the skin chemistry of people is different. Like your skin chemistry could be really fleeting for this particular fragrance. On some people, I have to admit, there are people who just don't carry fragrances. I don't know. The scents just disappear on them very quickly. And on other people, they just don't project. There are some people who can definitely wear some very fleeting scents for significant time frames. It depends so much on a person and on the conditions that you're wearing, on the temperature and humidity. I have another fragrance to just talk about. It's Oriana by Parfums de Marly. My favorite feminine fragrance of the line. It is considered like fleeting, like 30 minutes to an hour, not lasting at all. But on me, it actually lasts all day, and I'm very happy. So write down your thoughts about Himalaya and Silver Mountain water. I think it's great for every man, both of them. Both of them smell like groomed men, but probably it's not your first choice to stand out for sure. There are better fragrances to get compliments. This one is kind of a quiet luxury, and it costs like luxury. It doesn't shout. The projection is, yeah, it's bright within maybe an hour. If you're lucky, 1.5 hours, then it's moderate. And there are a lot of clones of Himalaya, including the Paco Rabanne XS. That is also very close and was out, by the way, much earlier. But none of those clones will give you that quality feel, especially in the opening. At least I'm not aware of any specific one. Himalaya has kind of an 90s vibe, but it's done very elegant. It's maybe a little too mature for Gen Z, but for anyone over 28 years old, 30 years old, it will be amazing. You'll feel confident and comfortable in it. A no-brainer as a gift for Father's Day. Very universal for any weather. You can dress it up, dress it down, go to the gym, as I say. It can be used in very high heat. Maybe in very high heat, it will probably be quite fleeting. But as long as you're in the air-conditioned facility, you'll be all fine. And a word to be said about frosty weather. Ooh, This is just a stunner. It's amazing on a ski resort. It gets even more chilling and buzzing in the air. An established gentleman's signature scent that boosts confidence. So guys, tell me your thoughts about Himalaya. And don't forget to like this video. Like this video. Which one is better, Silver Mountain Water or Himalaya? Or they're both overrated and overpriced? Comment down below and see you soon. Subscribe, smell good, and enjoy your fragrances. Bye bye.